Hello, hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to be detailing all the components from this is a system I thought of the bed to have something that features a microwaves, some sort that is tested system so it has a bunch of fancy electricity has that good stuff. And then I'm not really with this system. But then that done just it is. There's just stuff that we just went to build that I've gotten from it. Text it. Hmm. Alright. That's not needed. So, I guess I'll start with this one. I want to get that off first. And do that. And with this one, this is something that comes from this is, I consider that that's one of those. So, it says, learn, think, through, design. Yeah. I, 5, V. That's alright, so, that's something because there's some sort of transformer, I don't know. That's transformer, but then, is it better? This one, so, better. Not better, but, I forgot to plug my headphones into the last screen. That's why that head was messed up. Let's fix that. With headphones. Alright. That should be better. Alright. So, yeah, then I'm gonna probably go with this thing next, which is something for audio. It says audio circuit right there. So, yeah. I make sure everything's working real quick. Oh, there goes my light. Alright. Alright, so everything should be working. So, yeah. I'm gonna be using this tip for the soldering iron. And so I'm just gonna put that one on. Then the old one, put it back there. Oop, my USB thing fell. It could have been bad. Now, I gotta plug in the soldering iron. And then start heating it up. There.
Got my headphones back in. So I guess I'll heat it to 560 degrees. Yeah. Let me full screen my Chromebook. There. So, I guess I'll start with. Alright, so it's only 4 terminals, it looks like. So, I think I'm just gonna try and use my desoldering tool to get it out. Alright, forgot. You have to whenever you're desoldering something, like the camera can't see why. There. So, whenever you're desoldering anything, yeah. So whenever you're desoldering anything, you have to put a little bit of solder on the soldering iron so that it'll transfer the heat better. Oh, that fell onto the board. Good thing I'm not using that for anything. That one also fell. There. So, it's like smoking a bit because that's the flux on it. The flux is burning. So, let me see if I can move this. So, the bottom of the thing we're trying to desolder is right here. It's these 4 pins. So I'm just gonna try and desolder them. Kind of difficult to desolder through hole things with this tool, with this desoldering tool. Alright, that one, we'll leave that one for now. And move on to this one. Yeah, it's difficult to get it all out. So, gotta figure out a different strategy. Alright, figured it out. I'm gonna mix the this unleaded solder with leaded solder to help it like remove easier. Cause leaded solder's better. It like flows more. And this will also add like a little bit of flux. This is rosin core solder. I don't have flux that's not rosin core solder. There. Alright, so that's one. It's pretty good. the solder that's coming out of my desoldering tool. Whoa, that was close. It's trying to put pressure on the pin. See if I can get it to like move. And the soldering iron slipped. Yeah, this is very difficult to do it with this kind of desoldering tool. I don't really know how else I would do it though. Like with a different type. Like maybe if I had more than one iron I could probably. But I don't. Let me add more solder to there. Yeah, I guess I'll start on smaller stuff maybe. Like, what's that? Where was that thing for the audio circuit? Yeah, this thing. You got these things here. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to try and take it. Don't really know how I'm going to do it, though. I guess try and put a bunch of solder all over here and maybe try and melt all the pins at once. Right, now I gotta try melt all of this. Ooh, touch the underside of it and it's very hot. I'm also gonna use some pliers to pull it out. Got it. Yeah, it's like some sort of something. I don't know how I'm gonna get all this off. Even if I need to get it off. And I guess move the blob out. Usually you wouldn't move it across the board, but because this is a parts board, I am gonna do that. Yeah, just let it cool down on the sponge. Alright, what now? I could attempt to do one of these. don't know what chip this is or what it does. I could look it up after. But I forgot that part's still hot. Yeah, I'm gonna mix all the pins with leaded solder. And then I don't really know what is on the other side of this. Like, I don't know if there's like pins under the chip. Really, how like that's working. But I guess I'll just try and maybe like pry it off with like this. No. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do to get this one off. Maybe, since this one is... I can't hold it with my left hand. It's not working. Since this one is like an SMD part... Hey, where'd it go? Since this chip is an SMD part, I could potentially be able to try and desolder it, but I'm going to have to add more solder before I take away the solder so that I can melt it easier. So I wonder if I can use a different tripod to get the camera closer. Maybe. Let me take it off this tripod first. Guys, just twisting the cord all up. There. Now I could just... yeah, this one. This is a smaller tripod. Alright, there's a bit of a glare. Let's move the light off. Is there like an autofocus on this thing? How does it... I don't know. Don't know really how to focus it. Yeah, camera's getting in the way. Yeah, that's not... wait. If I distribute the weight correctly. Maybe. Nope. Maybe. Yeah. Whoa. Almost knocked my phone off the shelf. Where'd my desoldering took off? Here. Yeah, I have the camera balanced on the PCB. So oh, yep, that's why I knew that was a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put the camera back on the tripod. Ooh, easier. All right, I tried. Didn't really work that well. And the camera fell onto the iron, which, good thing nothing happened. Why is the spring so... Why is it not working right? What's inside of this? Have not cleaned it in a while. Yeah. There's a lot of... Is that rust? It's like, I don't even know. Yeah, it's like rust. Try and use a paper towel to try and get it. Clean the thing out. Yeah. Well, I got most of it. There's still some, there's like the rust looking stuff at least. So it should... Oh, yeah, I forgot the spring. Yeah, I just gotta put this thing back together. For some reason, it's not going back together though, because the O-rings being weird there. And this thing's always a pain to take apart and put back together and clean. But there. Oh, that did not help at all. I don't know what I did, but now it's completely not working. The O-ring is like stretched out. That is very weird. I do not know why it's doing this. This is an O-ring. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the O-ring, but yeah, I don't know. So I guess I don't have a desoldering tool for the rest of this. So, that's gonna make things difficult. So I guess I'll give this thing another attempt. I guess. This time without a desoldering tool. Don't really know how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be kind of difficult. But I'm sure I could figure it out. Um, hmm. Alright, maybe I'll try and do it one side at a time. This is proving to be very difficult, and I give up. So, yeah, I guess without a desoldering tool, I don't know what happened to this. I don't know why it's so, like, rusty, and why the O-ring is stretched out, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I guess I'm gonna switch to desoldering the capacitors and stuff. So I'm just gonna take some where was I just looking at? Here. Is this the wrong terminals? Why isn't it coming out? Is it also like glued? Capacitor. The capacitor is not working. Or it's not leaving the board as it should. Got it. Now let's move on to the next one. I'm just gonna add some solder to it. On the other side, grab it with some needle nose pliers, and then pull it. Then for the next one, I think it's gonna be these two terminals. Add some solder there. Oh, that's why, because the pins are like bent outward so that it's difficult to get out. Wonder if I can get any surface mount components. That'd be cool. I just saw some. Yeah, like here. Wonder if I can just heat it up with this and poke it off. Yeah, got it. Almost. Alright, got one surface mount component. It is a I don't know, it's really tiny. What is it? I just dropped it. Oh gosh. That thing could really be anywhere. Well, I don't feel like searching for it. To the next thing. Which is I'm gonna attempt another surface mount component. I'm gonna try and add some solder to it. Like way too much solder to see if it'll help it move. Got it. Stuck to the... Alright. It's somewhere on the board now. Found it. Yeah, that time I'm not gonna drop it. Alright, did kind of drop it, but like... There's chunk of solder on it. I'm trying. Nope, that just fell out. Alright, let's see what it is. Flip it over. things are so tiny. Oh my gosh. All right. Is this camera able to? It is. Let's see what it says on it. It says 103 on it. Actually, I can probably show you guys. There. Oh. Dang it. The camera is on wrong because I only like halfway attached it, because I'm going to try and flip this thing over. There. I'm going to try and put this thing on. All right. Can't. There it is. Now I just gotta. There. So yeah, it's just like some sort of thing that says 103. Could be, 103 ohms, 103 capacitor or farads. I don't know. Let's see if let me reattach the camera. Oh, camera's not going back on. There. So that, well, yeah, that says 103. Now let's see. Is that 103 farads or what? 103 what? So I'm gonna get this thing and test it out. It is says 10.09 kilo ohms. So I don't think it's this multimeter doesn't measure capacitance, so I'll be right back to get one that does measure capacitance. Let's go climb over the TV stand that's currently keeping me in my desk because